Welcome to another video, and in this video we're gonna talk about things that are completely useless, but we all do. There are some things in Valorant we just cannot resist doing, and some of these things are so bad that they even can lose your rounds. Alright, enough talking, let's go into the video. So I'm sure the first thing we all do, or at least did once, and that is playing before the round starts. Whether if that is knifing the barrier, buying and selling your guns, shooting your guns, doing your spray, everyone does these silly things. And there's one thing in particular that I want to talk about, and that is this. Yeah, you can't deny this. You did this. I'm sure you did this. Now let's talk about the next thing. Bunny hopping. Most of the time bunny hopping is way slower than walking. But still, I even catch myself sometimes doing it while I'm rotating or whatever. And you're not only slower, but you also make a lot of sound if you do it in the middle of the round. So my advice, don't bunny hop in the middle of the round. You can maybe practice it before the round starts. And if you are very good, then you can do it. But otherwise, just don't do it. I don't see a lot of people doing this next thing, but I see some, and that is spraying in the middle of the round. Literally, everything is bad about it. The enemies will know where you are and you will confuse your teammates. And I know, you have a new battle pass and you are cool, you want to flex with your spray, but don't do it. This one is for all the people who played with the AWP in CSGO. I always do this, and that is scrolling to your pistol and go back to your operator after you made a shot. This was very helpful in CSGO, because in CSGO, after you made a shot, you will go back scoped, but in Valorant, you don't have that. If you made a shot, you will not scope automatically. And also, in CSGO, it was a little bit faster if you scrolled, but in Valorant, that's not true, so stop scrolling, you don't have to. Okay, now, look at this clip. It is the middle of the round. I'm just chilling, but now, suddenly, I see a beautiful AK. I have to pick it up. And that is my next thing, picking up skins in the middle of the round. Some people say that you win if you have skins because you get better aim. I think that's not true. However, I think you play better if you have skins, because if you have skins, you don't have to pick them up in the middle of the round. Yeah, big brain, you understand it? So Riot Games, take all my money, I don't need it anymore. And about the store. Another thing that a lot of people are doing that is totally unnecessary is going to the store, looking at the store, but never buying something. Like, you only hurt yourself if you look at the beautiful skins but realize you don't have any money. So the next thing is using your abilities at the end of the round. I know it's satisfying to use them, but don't do it. Save your credits unless you have max cash, and if you have max cash, then of course use your abilities at the end. It's very fun to do, right? And about having a lot of credits, this is something that a lot of people don't do. When you have max credits, buy a secondary gun or ask for a teammate so you can drop them. This way your credits won't go to waste. This next thing is more for the lower elo players, and that is scoping with assault rifles in close quarters. If you for example stand over here, never scope. Why shouldn't you scope at close range? Well, two reasons. One, you have a little bit less visibility if you scope. And the second one, when you're not scoping, your fire rate will go up. When you scope, your fire rate will go down. This means that if you don't scope, you have a little bit more advantage over your enemies. This one is in my opinion not that useless, but for some people it might be useless, but I think it's very important to keep your mental health clear, and that is breaking things. But yeah, like I said, breaking things is very important in this game, so don't stop breaking things, but it's something to mention, you know. Okay, this next thing is playing with your abilities, and I especially talking about Breach, because his abilities makes a fun sound to play with, you know, it's very funny. And also Sage, if you spam her ult and a C back to back, you get a cool thingy on your screen. I think it's pretty cool. And also this next thing I do too many times, when you use your Sage ult, her hands will go like to the left and the right, and I just like to walk like Sage is drunk. I have no idea why. Okay, everyone knows this. When you have a very bad game, you are tilted and you don't want to play anymore, everyone has those games, you know. But what most people are doing then is buying a Sheriff or a Marshal. And I mean, when you are playing bad, you are not gonna hit those one-taps with the Sheriff. So when you are playing bad, just buy a Vandal or even try an Odin or an Ares, you never know. But never go with the Sheriff if you are playing bad, man. You're not gonna play better then. However, in this game over here, I played really bad. So I was tilted, I bought this Deagle and easy peasy 2 one-taps. Hey, I didn't say it was always bad. So a lot of my annoying teammates are doing this next thing, and that is repeating yourself when you know some information. Everyone knows that. That one person that goes like, I'll be, everybody's B, go to B, now, go to B. Don't do it. Just say it once and we know everyone is B, we rotate. And by the way, most of the time, they are not all B while he's saying that. And about spamming, there are a lot of people who spam comms. And especially, oh, I hate that so much, and that's that race comm. Like, good job, great job, good job, great job. You know? Don't spam your comms, please. So for the next thing, look at this clip. Oh, I'm so bad. Oh, I'm so bad at this game. So the next thing is raging on yourself. I mean, it's not really necessary. You don't have to rage on yourself, but I do it all the time, man. And also, this is a very old clip, but look at this Omen, man. He's like I have the best teammates in the world during my games. So this next thing, I'm not sure if other people do it, but I always do it. When I hold A with jet, I always go to heaven, then jump over here on the truck, then jump over here, and then just jump down and hold it from here. And then the barriers go down so I have my position. It's really dumb, but yeah. This one is also more for the CSGO players, but some Valorant players are also doing it, and that is spamming the inspect button. In CSGO you could spam the inspect button and you could do cool tricks, for example with the butterfly knife. But in Valorant it's pretty useless. And this next thing is knifing while rotating. Again, this is just like spraying. You will make a lot of sound, so don't knife while you are rotating. I see too many people doing this. Of course, I could not make this video without talking about these sandbags. Everyone likes shooting on these sandbags. And it's all good, as long as you do it before the round starts. Don't do it in the middle of the round, because then the enemies will know where you are. When you are gonna hold B on split, did anyone ever take this route? Because yeah, I took damage way too many times because of this. And also, I do this all the time in Heaven on Haven. I go to Heaven on A side and I jump down and I take damage. So this next thing is when you play with the pistol, and that is peeking long angles in eco rounds. Don't do that, man. The enemies has rifles. There's literally no point in peeking long angles with the pistol. Another thing that is pretty useless if you think about it, and that is looking at the scoreboard. If you look at the scoreboard, like everything can go wrong. If you see a teammate going bad, you're probably gonna rage on him. If you see yourself going bad, you get demotivated and you're probably gonna play worse. When you see yourself top fragging, you're gonna get overconfident and you're gonna make duels you can't win. And when you see an enemy going good, then you're gonna hate on the enemies like, why do I play against Smurfs? Well, most of the time they aren't even Smurfs, you know? So yeah, looking at the scoreboard, overrated. Don't do it. Only do it to look at your money, you know, because you have to know how many money you have. Also, don't look at your rank. Don't think, oh my god, this is my pro mode. I need to play good this game. Don't do that, because that will only make you nervous. Just play any other game like it's any other game, you know. And the last two things. The first thing, never rage on your teammates. There's no point in raging on your teammates. Always look at yourself. Don't rage on your teammates. Really, don't rage. Believe me, don't rage. It's only a game, you don't have to be mad. And the last thing is speaking in all chat. Also, you don't have to speak in all chat. There's literally no point in speaking in all chat. Maybe if there's a funny moment, okay, you can speak in all chat. But if you die, don't rage on the enemies. Don't say, are you Smurf? Or don't say, what rank are you? Okay, this is the end of the video. If you liked it, look down at the subscriber thingy and look if you are subscribed. Because if you're not, we only need 2k till we hit that big 100k. We can get it. Thank you so much for watching and I see you in the next one. Peace.